So you're sighing, and I know it means something. Do you know where Jim is?
Can you guys, leave? Dwight, you wouldn't believe what I saw tonight.
What is it? What is it? You have to tell me, but no one else. Does it have to do with Jim?
He killed a man. He whipped out his sword and started to yell, "A rat, a rat!" And then he just stabbed him to death.
You know, that wouldn't have happened to me if I was there. But he is now a threat to all of us, and he now must be punished. Now, where did he go?
He went to get rid of the body, and when I saw him leaving, I saw him crying.
I think we should ship him off to England. I will try to defend what Jim has done. Hey, Stanley. Guys, Jim just killed Creed. Try to find him and talk to him nicely. After you do that, bring the body to the chapel and do it fast. Come on, Angela, let's go tell everyone what Jim has done. I want them to know before they did. I want people to know that I'm so confused to tell why he did what he did.
Oh, Jim. Jim!
What the? Who's calling my name? Oh, here they come.
So where did you hide the dead body?
Oh, nothing you need to worry about. Just got rid of it. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
Just tell us where you put it so we can take it to the chapel.
No, I don't believe you.
What do you mean you don't believe me? What don't you believe about it?
I'm just going to keep it a secret. Besides, why would I trust a sponge?
Wait, did you just call me a sponge? Is that what you really think of me?
Yes, I do. A sponge is something that soaks things up, and you want to soak up the king's approval, so therefore you are a sponge. The king keeps you in his mouth like an ape. Whenever he needs you, he switches you around and gets what he wants.
You're making no sense. I don't understand your analogies.
You're a fool. Only stupid fools like you wouldn't understand such simple analogies like that.
Just tell us where you put the body and follow us to Dwight.
The body's with the Dwight, but Dwight's not with the body. Dwight's a thing.
What do you mean by a thing?
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Catch me if you can.
I've sent the men to find and retrieve the body. How dangerous to have this madman on the loose. But we can't throw him in jail. The people love him, because they judge based on appearance rather than reason. So, what's happened?
We can't get him to tell us where he's put the body.
But where is he?
Outside, waiting for your orders.
Bring him to me.
Hey, Stanley, bring in Jim.
Now, Jim, where's Creed?
At dinner.
At dinner where?
Not where he's eating, but where he's being eaten.
Oh no, oh no.
A man can fish with the worm that ate a king, and then eat the fish he catches with that worm.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing much. Just to demonstrate that a king can move through the bowels of a beggar.
Where's Creed?
In heaven. But seriously, if you don't find him within the next month, you'll be sure to smell him as you go upstairs into the main hall.
Go look for him there.
No need to hurry. He's not going anywhere.
Jim, I care for you just as much as I grieve for Creed. For your own protection. I must send you to England at once, so get ready to leave. The ship is set to sail. The wind is favorable. Your servants are waiting for you. Everything is ready for you to go to England.
To England?
Yes, Jim.
Good.
Yes, you'd think so, if you knew why I was sending you.
I know an angel who can read your mind. But okay. Off to England. Goodbye, Angela.
I'm your father, Jim, your father who loves you.
You're my mother. When you married my mother, the two of you became one flesh. So if you're my father, you're also my mother. Come on, off to England.
Follow him on foot, and get him on board as quickly as possible. Don't waste any time. I want him out of here tonight. Go now. Everything else is ready. Please hurry. Go, Andy, and give the Danish king my greetings. Tell him that Roy asked permission to move his troops across Denmark. You know the meeting places we've arranged. If His Majesty wants us to do any favor for him, tell him his wish is my command.
I'll tell him.
Go ahead, then.
Sir, whose troops are these?
Roy's, sir.
What are they doing here, sir?
They're on their way to invade some part of Poland.
Who's commanding them, sir?
The nephew of the old king of Norway, Roy.
Is he attacking the heartland of Poland or some frontier?
To tell the truth, we're fighting to win a patch of ground that's not worth anything. I myself wouldn't pay 5 ducats for it if someone offered me to farm. It wouldn't provide any more profits than that to either the Norwegian or the Pole.
So then the Poles won't be willing to defend it.
Oh yes, they will. They'll already station troops there.
Even 2,000 men and 20,000 ducats are just the beginning of what it will cost to settle this pointless matter. This is what happens when countries have too much money and peace. Thank you very much for the information, sir.
Goodbye, sir. Will you please come here?
I'll be there in a minute. Start without me. My God, everything I see shows me how wrong I am and tells me to hurry up and get on with my revenge. What is this human being if he just eats and sleeps? Nothing more than a beast. God didn't create us with such a huge power of thought and a divine capacity for reason in order for us to not use them. Meanwhile, to my shame, I watched 20,000 men go marching to their deaths for an illusion and a little bit of fame, fighting for a tiny piece of land not even big enough to bury them all. From now on, if my thoughts aren't violent, I'll consider them worthless.
I will not speak to her.
She's acting crazy, though. I feel so sorry for her.
What does she want?
She speaks much of her father. She says she hears about conspiracies. She beats herself up and gets angry at the tiniest things. Her words don't make any sense. She keeps nodding, twitching, and winking. She definitely isn't happy.
She should be spoken to immediately before she does something dangerous. Fine, let her come in.
My soul is sick. I'm so full of artless jealousy and guilt. I'm trying really hard. I hope I don't give myself away. Hello, where is the absolute queen of the office?
What are you doing, Pam?
Wake me up inside. Wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and sing.
Why are you singing?
Say you, nay, pray you. Just listen.
How do you, pretty lady?
Very well. They say the baker's daughter was an owl. Lord, we know what we are, but we don't know what we may be. May God be with you.
I think she's talking about her dead dad. How long has she been like this?
I hope all will be well. We just must be patient. But I cannot choose but weep to think my father is dead. My brother will have to hear about this. Where's my driver at? Good night, everybody.
Michael, you should follow her. Give her good lunch. Oh, this is the poison of deep grief, all because of her father's death. Angela, first her father slain, next your son gone. Everyone is spreading rumors about Creed. What is Kevin going to do when he hears about this? Oh, Angela, this is killing me.
What is that noise? Save yourself, my lord. Kevin has sailed back and is starting a rebellion. Everyone coming to his side and chanting his name.
Where is this king? Men, wait outside. O thou vile king, give Creed back.
Calm down, Kevin.
Why are you rebelling, Kevin? Let him go, Angela. Do not fear our person. God protects me. Tell me, Kevin, why are you so angry? Let him go, Angela. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by his wife.
Let him speak.
How did he die? Be straight with me. I do not care what happens to me. I will use every means I have to take revenge.
If you desire to know the certainty of your father's death, are you sure you want to hurt your father's friends as well as his enemies?
None but his enemies.
Will you know them then?
I will open my heart to them and give my life for them.
Why, now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman. I shall prove that I am guiltless of your father's death, and I am most sensible in grief for it.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could
Oh, this just makes me cry. I will avenge you, Pam. A document in madness. Thoughts and remembrance fitted.
Here are fennel and columbines for you, Angela. And here's rue for you, Dwight. And here's a daisy. I'd give you some violets, but they all dried up when my father died. Goodbye, all. May God be with you all.
Kevin, I must commune with your grief. Go choose your most reliable friends and let them listen to both our sides. If he finds me involved in Creed's murder somehow, I'll give up my kingdom, my crown, my life, and everything I call to you as restitution. If I'm innocent, then I will assist you in your revenge.
Let this be so. I will call the way he died into question.
So you shall. And where the offense is, let the great axe fall. Come with me.
Who wants to talk to me?
It's Daryl, sir. He says he has a letter for you.
Let them in. I don't know who else would send me a letter except for Jim.
Hello, Michael.
Hello to you too.
There's a letter for you. It's from Jim. He's going to England. If you are Michael, as you say, then I believe this is for you. Once you've read this letter, find a way to let these guys see the king. They have letters for him. Before we were at sea for even 2 days, a pirate ship equipped for battle pursued us. We were too slow to escape, so we had to fight. During the battle, I somehow ended up on the pirate ship and became a prisoner. They defeated me quite nicely for thieves, but they knew what they were doing. They want me to do a favor for them. Give the king the letters I've sent, and come to me as fast as you would run from death. I've got things to tell you that will leave you speechless, and they aren't even half the story. These guys will take you to me. Phyllis and Stanley are on their way to England. I have a lot to tell you about them. Bye. Your friend, Jim. Come on, guys. I'll show you where to deliver these letters as quickly as possible, so that you can take me to the man who sent them.
Now you must admit that I am innocent, and accept me as a friend, since you have heard and been convinced that the man who killed your father was actually trying to kill me.
It looks that way, but explain to me why you didn't take legal action against Jim for his crimes.
Angela loves him, and whether it's a virtue or a curse, I couldn't bring charges against Jim in court. People love him, and their affection for him, they'll overlook his faults. Angela loves him, and whether it's a virtue or a curse, I couldn't bring charges against Jim in court. People love him. In their affection for him, they overlook his faults. Whatever I said against him would end up coming back to hurt me.
And so I've lost my father, and my sister has been driven crazy. I'll get my revenge.
Don't lose sleep over that.
Let's cut Jim's throat in the church.
I agree that no place should protect that murderer. Revenge should have no limits. Good job, Kevin. Do this. Stay inside your room. When Jim returns, he'll learn that you've come home. I'll have people praise your excellence. Finally, we'll bring the two of you together and fight, and bet on which who will win. Jim, who is so careless and trusting, won't think about you bringing a dagger beforehand, so you'll easily be able to cut him down in the middle of the practice fight. You'll get revenge for your father's death.
Okay, I'll do it. And I also cover my dagger with an oil that I brought from a snake oil salesman. This oil is so poisonous that if a knife dipped in it draws blood, no cure in the world can save the victim. I'll cover the point of my sword with it, and that if I even graze him, he'll most certainly die.
Let's think more about this later, and if our plan should fail, and if people figure out our plot because we executed it badly, we'd be better off not having tried it at all. Therefore, we should have a backup plan that will do the trick if we fail in our first attempt. Let me think. I've got it! When the two of you have gotten so...
The bad news keeps coming, as if each piece follows right on the heels of one before. Your sister's drowned, Kevin.
Where did she drown?
Near the willow that leans over the brook, with the white leaves hanging over the gassy water. Pam went there, making braided crowns from crow flowers. She climbed out onto the tree to hang her crowns a bending branch, and the branch broke, and she and her flowery treasures fell into the swiftly moving brook.
She drowned.
She drowned.
You've had too much water already, so I won't cry for you. But crying is what humans do. We all follow our natures, no matter what shame we feel for it. When I've stopped crying, I'll be done acting like a woman. Goodbye, Dwight. I have fiery words I'd dearly like to say, but my foolish tears drown them.
Let's follow him, Angela. I had to do so much to calm him down before. Now I believe I'll have to do even more, so let's follow him.